Yeah. Anyway, guys, little mix there for you. If you want to get some money and you want to listen to some tunes when you like don't really need too much focus, thank me later. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna make this video as quick as I can. I've been up since 5 a.m. I've been recording these videos since like 6:30. It's now 10 o'clock basically at night, and I've got way more videos to record for you lot because I'm a little bit, when you get on a roll or something and you're like, yeah, this is actually sick. Building this course out has been a huge eye opener for me. I thought it'd be easy, just I'll record these videos, and when I built everything out, I was like, I can make this better, and I made it better, and I made it better, and it's just like I teach you guys not to do perfection, right? And I'm going against a lot of things I teach in terms of perfection because I really believe this course is going to be the new era of SMA. So yeah, I'm really putting my heart and soul into this, and I've learned so much about my journey, like just reflecting back on everything and thinking, how did I do this? Why did I do that? How comes I got this result? Like, how comes I got this result but no one else did? Like, why was that I'm able to book all these appointments but no one else is? And then I was like, oh, I booked appointments because I've been booking appointments since 2017. So I was like, now I need to teach more about what I learned back then and throughout my journey. And it's just like, I won't waffle too much, guys, but yeah, this course has really reminded me like how far I've come and like why I succeeded. Um, I haven't made it yet, but yeah, this is the first. Well, that's technically the second course to ever come out of me. The first one was live because I really wanted to see one. People even like if the SMA space even needed that course from me, and I got 50 people come through live in the space of like 30 days. So thank you to all of you lot. You lot will get this course entirely for free. I know you got the first one for like £50, whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to see if you guys actually wanted it, and I wanted to see if my ideas actually worked, and a lot of them worked. And I just got I got so much feedback is what I wanted, so I can really make this course like the final product, like the best things to ever come out. So yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna start rambling on, and I'm gonna get into today's lesson. Right. What I'm gonna be showing you guys today is how you can get Google reviews. Not Google reviews. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm going to be showing you guys how you can get video testimonials without actually getting a client at first. I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. You don't need to do this. I never once had to do this myself, but when Marcus, my mentor, when he started his like a newer agency where he switched from working with car dealerships to law firms, I think, yeah, it was definitely law firms that he switched to. He was working with criminal defense lawyers that were way advanced, right, than his brand new agency. So a way to get his foot in the door, because he was getting a lot of objections in terms of, I just don't know if it's going to work, like, from you, blah, blah, blah. These types of objections, like, they just didn't really bite into him as much. What he done, or what we done to come up with a strategy, I should say, is we started testing different things out, and what we found out was we was able to get video testimonials by leveraging coaching calls. And instead of what he done at first was ask them to record a video on the end. I didn't like that approach because he did get some, but the others were just being long. Because after the call, then they've got to record a selfie video, and I didn't like that approach. So the idea I had, which we run with and it works even better, was asking them better questions in the coaching call. And basically, you want to ask open-ended questions, or it's not a yes or no. And then after that, you want to start asking them, like, so how do you think you can use this? Why do you think it's going to be so beneficial to you? Like, give me an example of, like, how are you going to use this? Like, do you think it's worthwhile? Things like this, right? And you want to get them to say, yeah, this is great. I'm going to use this here. This is amazing. And you really want to get them to just be thankful for it, right? And obviously the call is recorded because it's a coaching call, and you'll see in a sec about the script I've got for it anyway. But the whole point of this call is so they can watch it back as many times, right? Because you're going to give them a fuckload of value. And yeah, you can chop this up and use it for content, right? And the better questions you ask, the better questions, the better answers you're going to get, which means the better shorts you're going to get, right? And when we experimented this, shorts weren't popping. I don't even think they had shorts on YouTube when we first started doing this. Yeah, if they had shorts a couple years ago, maybe. I don't remember it. I could be wrong. TikTok wasn't as popping at all as what it is now. And yeah, Facebook rules weren't even a thing. I don't think really. Instagram Reels were. But yeah, guys, what I'm basically saying is you're going to be able to use this information to make your social media pop, right? And when you message people and they check you out, they're going to see all of these testimonials and people, you on a live call with this person in their niche, giving them advice and then being thankful for it and saying, yeah, but this can benefit this way, right? So when it comes to you actually do getting someone on the call, if there's any objections, you can say, well, have you not checked this out? And that brings me on to another thing. When they book in the call for the thank you for booking video, this is what they're going to see a lot of these clips, right? And you're going to take words out that they've said, like, this is amazing, I can use this for that. You're going to obviously type them words out and put that in your presentation for the demo as well, which you guys will see. It's just you guys will see a little bit further down the line. I'm guessing you can see this, right? Gonna give you a little raw insight. Where's my course, big man? Gonna give you a little raw insight to the ting ting. Come on. Pretty sure I'm gonna upload all this to Teachable as well. It's just been easy using high level. So yeah, anyway guys, this here mini training is gonna go here. And then Marcus had, I remember speaking to him and he had obviously these calls recorded, right? So I know he's got them somewhere. So he's in Dubai at the moment. So I just need to speak to him at a certain time and get these calls for you. So if these aren't on the course at some point when you join, don't get me wrong, they're going to be uploaded at some point, right? And I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to go through this and you'll be able to record your calls and send them over, But yeah, to be honest, I never once used this myself personally because I never needed to, right? I didn't have any problems with these objections of like, we don't trust you, don't know if this is going to work on the call, right? With my niche, they were very understanding because I had a very good personal connection with that niche. But I feel like if I would have used this for the car dealerships when I first started, it would have been way much easier. And Marcus used this to get lawyers that are paying him 40, 50,000 up front. So, yeah, we've had other students as well, which I will show you it working, some screenshots from Discord. I'll probably show you that now, to be fair. Hoping you can see. So, yeah, you got, when did he join? Joined on the 11th. He got 2 on the 14th. Reason we're doing it with Alex, by the way, just in case anyone's wondering, Alex was 15 at the time when he joined. And I was just a bit skeptical, if I'm honest, because I didn't know if it was going to work for him. I didn't know if people were going to take him so seriously. So yeah, we put this idea together, me and Marcus, and yeah, I coached him for it. And so he joins. When did he join again? My brain is so fucked now. He joined on the 11th, got 2 on the 14th. Okay, you got another 6 by the 15th. Nearly got his first client here. Looks like on the 20th. Got an inbound lead. So I remember that actually from one of these videos, whatever. As you can see, he's doing a fuck ton of outreach. Obviously, he was trained by me with outreach. And then yeah, 9th client by the 23rd. So he said 9 days. I'm guessing that's like 9 days, right? So yeah, hopefully you saw that. If not, I've got the screenshots. But yeah, guys, anyway, this is gonna go here, and then we got other videos about sales and stuff down here, and I'm gonna be adding to it, right? But there's a call here. So building out the demo call with results and then without the results, right? If you've got these testimonials, right, that's great. You can build it with the results, right? But again, I never had to use this. So I would personally only use this if I was getting objections. If you're not getting objections, then you don't need to do that. But if you do run into this issue, here's just a quick way of getting that sorted, right? And loads of people are going to think, oh yeah, I definitely need that because I don't know if people are going to take me seriously. Like, I get it. Like, that's probably going to be most people's thoughts. But yeah, if the objection doesn't come up, then you don't need to do this, right? It's just a plan B, I guess. But anyway, I'm waffling. Let's get straight into it. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna start off with a social media template. The mic's not plugged in. Screens are rather bright. Oh, it looks a bit odd on this camera. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the social media template. Now I'm saying it as I'm doing it from Facebook, but you can do it to a LinkedIn, you can do it Instagram, you can do it wherever, right? Just be honest with where you found that person, and yeah, it's all gravy, baby. So You want to say, hey, name. So, hey, John, saw that we're in the same Facebook group working with lawyers. Reason for the message is that we're taking on 2 more law firms for an entirely free 30-minute consultation on how you can solve whatever problem, right? Here I've put consultation slash training slash or keyword, right? We personally use consultation when Marcus was doing it. We also tried free training and they both work pretty much the same. I never really noticed any huge differences. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of variety. If you can find a different keyword that works well with them, I would honestly just doing that, because it was a couple of years ago and this has probably been rinsed. Not saying like nothing's been rinsed, but like in my opinion, I would try to find something that's more keyword heavy with your audience. And then I've put X main problem. So with your market research, you want to obviously find out what's the biggest problem, right? And then you can use that as your in to do that thing, right? Or you can just say the biggest problem you're facing. But I would list the main problem or a couple of problems, right, they're facing. You understand law firms are facing, right? And you can easily find this information online. It's not rocket science. You would have seen this already, I guess, actually, this far down the course. But yeah, so that's part of it. You want to say no catch, no obligations, nothing like that. We're just looking to build up our portfolio. Let me know if this is something you're interested in, and I'll be happy to give you a call when you're free. That's literally what you're saying, right? I've put here in red, just as a little side note, this isn't something you say. This is just a note to you guys. I would go back and message all the people that have read your message, right, and haven't responded. These people will be the first people I use this script with. I would also message the people that just haven't seen the message, right? Maybe just chucks it up to the top of the inbox and they see you're doing this, so that they perhaps will respond. And then something I haven't written down, which I was thinking earlier when I was writing all this out into one document, is if you can find, i.e. with LinkedIn, a business that's fairly new, right, in your niche, this is probably going to be most beneficial to them, and it's going to be easier to them to talk to because they're a new business. They probably haven't got the capital to invest into anything, and the fact you're offering to solve a problem, like you can teach them how to solve a problem in terms of marketing, right, entirely for free, and you just want to add to that your portfolio. I think this is an absolute no-brainer to a new business, right? Next, we got the cold call template. Now, what I will say is I personally wouldn't just ring out for testimonials. I would ring out with the intention to book the call, but if I do get an objection, like they just say no, they're not interested, they're already doing it, whatever objection they give you, I would then use this as like the quote unquote objection handler to get the testimonial, right? Because if they're going to book a meeting with you anyway, you might as well just go straight in for the sale. And if there is an objection, right, then you can use this as a downsell again, right? And it's the same with your sales calls, guys. If you, or even a discovery, right? It's mainly going to happen on the sales call. I can't see it happening on the discovery, but say on the sales call, they give an objection of, we just can't afford it, right? It's not something in our budget. There's not much you can really say to that, right? Of course, there's an objection handling lesson that you'll see, right? And I've recorded like a 2-hour video about a lot of that today. But this is a very good way of still getting some kind of result for your time, right? Because if they've listed all their problems with you and then they've booked another call, and they're saying they would sign up, but they just can't afford it, it's not the right time, whatever, you can say, well, how about this? How about I just teach you for an hour on like a video that I recorded, and you can watch back as many times as you like on exactly how you can do all the problems they've listed to you. And all I simply want is just to add you to the portfolio. Is that cool? They're obviously going to say yes, right? So you can definitely do that. So when you're cold calling, you want to say, hey, is that John? You're going to say, yes, John. Hey, John, it's Andre Crockett here. I don't suppose you got a second, have you? Yeah, I've got a second. Thank you. And then you want to say, so the reason that I called is because I'm working with the rest of the law firms here and obviously the community. And I called because I just want to show you exactly what I'm doing. They're going to say, what are you doing? What do you mean, what are you doing? They're going to say something like that, right? And you're going to say, well, we're just looking to take on 2 more law firms, completely free of charge for a free consultation. So we can show you exactly how to solve the main issues you're facing in terms of marketing. There's no catch, no obligations. We're not going to try to sell anything to you. We just simply want to grow a portfolio of a business like yours. Would tomorrow work for you for 30 minutes? Job done, right? That's how you want to approach it. And guys, I know you're thinking, why is this in bold? Why is he emphasizing his last name? Why is Andre's cold calling script so more superior? That's everyone else. You're probably thinking, is this it? Is this a cold call script? Like, it's so short compared to everyone else's. Mine slaps. I probably got the best cold calling scripts on the fucking internet. No joke. Like, my cold calling slaps. I regret deleting the old videos from my Zoom when I remember when they got clogged up. But yeah, if you guys are watching this and you want me to book some meetings for you so I can record it and get some of that footage, give me your leads, give me the details, names, numbers, everything. I'll get on a Zoom call with you and I will book your meetings just so I can make a YouTube video about it. Because I had all the old Zoom clips, but they're on my old Mac and the camera quality was a bit shit because I was traveling. I didn't have my camera or anything set up like that. So yeah, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'll just delete it. So yeah, guys, if you want me to book you some meetings, I'll happily do that. You know, I have to prove my cold calling slaps. But yeah, anyway, guys, there's a cold calling videos. Let me show you. Oh, we're in the sales process. You guys are already seen the cold calling video, so you know they slap, right? But yeah, guys, the offer's still there. Like, if you want to book some meetings, just shout me and I'll 100% do that. That'd be sick. So yeah, this is the cold calling script. And a little side note, I just said, like, you can pitch a meeting. If they say no, they give an objection. You can use this to handle that, right? Because you're still getting something for your time. And then in case when I showed the disc, I don't know if Flume recorded it or not. But just so you know, I think he joined on like the 11th or whatever. You got 2 video testimonials here. You got 6 more here. And then he used these to get, I don't know if it says, yeah, first inbound lead here, whatever this day was. And then he got his first client on the 23rd here. And yeah, this is someone that was, I remember, I think I actually done the call with him. Yeah, the sales I couldn't take the call, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll jump on, take the call with him. Obviously signed him up for my friend's program, and yeah, I spend every single day with him, coaching him to get him to where he is at that stage now. So his name's Joe. If you want to reach out to him, be my guest. He's from Canada, not Alberta. Where is he from? British Columbia. Yeah. So yeah, if you're in British Columbia, you're young or where you don't know how old you are, I guess. But British Columbia, Canada, hit him up, man. He's got a YouTube channel as well. So yeah, go shout him out. But anyway, in terms of the free coaching calls, so you're obviously thinking, well, what the fuck am I going to say? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, how do I know what to say? So I'm going to break it down really, really simple for you guys. So I have the exact script so that you can literally basically read word from word. You're obviously going to read it and practice it and understand what you're going to do right before you actually go and do it. Because it's just a template, right? But essentially, right, small talk for like 2-3 minutes max. All you want to do is just break the ice because you're going to give something free. So you just want them to kind of like you. If you can get them to laugh or smile, ice is broken, move on, right? You also want to let them know the call's been recorded because you want to send it back to them so they can get as much value out as possible. You're going to say, look, you're going to want to watch this a few times, right? Because I don't expect you to remember everything. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of value out of this. So I'm going to send it to you after, don't worry. And you're going to be smiling like, yeah, don't worry. Like, it's going to be sick. You're going to gas it up, right? Cool. And then you want to set the expectations, right? So you're going to say, so I'm literally just going to ask you a few questions just to make sure I can literally provide you with enough value so you can actually see results yourself. And yeah, I'm going to be dropping loads of tips, loads of things in there. And you're going to have loads of questions. So please ask me everything because I want to give you as much value as physically possible. And yeah, if it's okay, should we just jump straight in? Bang. Yeah, sure. Let's jump in. So perfect. You're going to hop into a little discovery, right? And again, here on here, we got it's all in the discovery call, and we got discovery call training as well. So there's a lot more training about the discovery call, right? So I'm gonna breeze over this for the sake of this video, and then yeah, you can go and watch the discovery call videos as you move on down the course and really get a good understanding of the discovery. I've also got a sick fucking YouTube video about this as well, so go run that up for me. But yeah, you'll hop straight into it. You're gonna ask them how they're getting clients, if they tried anything online, if they don't know anything online, and each time, again, I go into this on a whole video for an hour. But you're gonna break down each and every single social media platform. You're not gonna ask, do you do social media? You're gonna break down, have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? Have you done this? Right? You get it? And then for each one, right? So all of these different social media channels, you need to ask these questions for each channel. And then you're going to ask them, like, realistically speaking, like, what did you think was going to happen? You know, you're going to be smiling, joking about it. And they thought, oh, I thought this would happen. And it didn't. Writing all this down, right? Because you're going to need to coach them for this half hour on why it didn't work, right? And how they can do it themselves, right? Perfect. And then this is obviously organic. So you're going to ask them, have you done ads? If you don't know about ads and you've never done it before, just don't fucking ask about it, right? Because if you're gonna look like a fool if you don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, I know what to talk about, but yeah, if you don't know ads, don't talk about it. Ask them what type of clients, right? Common interests, patterns, behaviors. Ask them all of this, right? Get loads of information out of them. So you want to ask them in terms of like the revenue, like where is it you're at the moment, and like where do you want to get to realistically? Because this is in a sales call, you don't need to. You can quickly just breeze over this. Just say like, so like where's your revenue at, and like where do you want it to be realistically? Yeah, we're at here. We want to get to it. All right, cool. That information really isn't too important to you. The only reason I'm telling you to say it is because you want to get a pain out of them essentially, right? And at the end of the call, there's no reason whatsoever why when you've got what you needed in terms of video testimonials and good content, at the end of it, there's nothing stopping you. And I think it's a great idea for you to be like, well, would you be down for us showing you how we can help you do that, right? Because this is a lot of work, right? And if you've really got that information out of them and they genuinely think, yeah, this guy actually knows what he's talking about, just say, like, I don't mind like helping you out with this at some point, like if you're happy with that. But if not, this is a free coaching course. I'm happy to leave where you are, right? Just be honest. Because it's not why you're here. You just want a testimonial, right? But cool. And then once you've got all the questions right, you generally do want to take a few minutes, right? And it's normal. You're not a fucking robot. You're not going to be like, yeah, do this. You might have a few good ideas while they're talking. Obviously, you want to write down when they're talking and you're like, oh, they could do this, they could do this. Don't interrupt them. Write them down on your notes and just write down. So once they're talking, you can be like, well, I've been writing down a few ideas, but let me just think. I just want to read through like what you've said and be like, all right, cool. And then go into your strategy. Don't just spaz on them unless you've got all the answers and you're a robot. Cool, you do you. But me personally, I would take a minute to think about it and just make sure that I'm actually giving them good value. They're not just random shitty ideas. All right. So little ways you can give them value as well, like a lot of value for a short period of time. You want to go for their website. You want to basically talk about the Facebook pixel, stuff like that, right? Show them like they haven't got a pixel. If they most likely haven't got one. If they're speaking to you, if they know about this, they wouldn't have took the call. About all honesty, but you want to find their competitors. Ask them to like who you're competing with, who's in your space, who do you want to be, like kind of thing, right? And then Google their name, find them. Oh, they've got a pixel. They're doing this. They're doing that. You're not doing this. You can easily get where they are by just implementing these little things. Talk to them quickly about the pixel. Excuse me. And why it's so important. You can go for their Instagram, you can go for their Facebook, you can go for their TikTok, you can go for their YouTube, right, their Twitter, whatever. Start giving them pointers, and again, it's a coaching call, so you want to give them as much information as possible, right? Don't make it too understandable, because if they don't really understand what you're talking about, and they're like, yeah, when it comes to you asking them questions, like, what did you learn? They're gonna be like, you don't want that. You want them to really simply say, yeah, this is great. I could easily do this, right? They're the answers you're looking for. So just keep it very, very basic. Talk to them more about credibility as well. Social media, if you know more about this trending platforms, you say you know quite a bit about TikTok, for instance, talk to them about TikTok, right? And explain to them that I'm 19 years old. There was a stage when TikTok weren't there, and now TikTok's about, and it's changed the whole world. And then talk to them about all these different sounds and clips and attention span, and why their clip should be locked less than 10 seconds, and it should zoom in and out and have these dilling sounds and cha-ching sounds and rah, all that type of stuff, right? You can also talk to them about Google reviews as well, if they haven't got many Google reviews. Or when you're checking their competitors out, once they've said, yeah, these are my competitors, right? You would go there. If they've got loads of Google reviews and they haven't, be like, oh, mate, I've got such an idea for you. I'm literally going to give you the whole thing word for word. And you can copy it and like really sound fucking excited to give them this, right? Because it is sick, right? So again, just remember to keep it simple so you can get some good feedback and use that as clips. And then what you're going to do is you're going to give them the Google review campaign. If you've never seen this before, fair enough. But literally, you want to hit this. And please, guys, as I said here, download this before you get on the fucking call, please, and edit it to their niche, right? Because this isn't to everyone's fucking niche. It's obviously just an example, right? So a Google review campaign is essentially an easy way of getting results super duper quick. But it's all dependent on their size of their email list, right? If they've only got 100 emails, they're probably going to get 3 to 10, if that, maybe 5 push in it, right? All right, with their emails, if they've got thousands of emails, say if they've got 1,000, they easily can get 100, 200, perhaps even more in 7 days, right? So you're going to walk them through this, and you're going to say, look, this is the first email that goes out. What we're going to do here is basically saying we're doing this, we want more Google reviews, and you're going to incentivize them. This example, we honestly just recommend. This is what I've always been taught. I bought Joel Kaplan's course back in the day, and it's what I learned. I think Omar was teaching it, Amir, whatever his name is, teaching it when he was there. I don't think he works there anymore. Pretty sure he does his own thing now. I follow him on Facebook, but yeah, they told in the course they were teaching us to give an Amazon gift card. The way I explained it, they were like, "Who doesn't love Amazon?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's a fucking good idea." When I worked with therapists, I said about Amazon gift card, and then I said about we can give them free this, and they were like, "Nah, Amazon gift card. Like, who wouldn't love an Amazon gift card?" And I was like, "Yeah, everyone loves Amazon. They can do whatever they want with it, right?" So I would honestly strongly recommend using this, right? And it has to be decent enough. Like, I had one client, yeah, let's just do a £20 one. I was like, no, fuck that. Like, who's gonna bother to go out their way just for 20 quid off Amazon? Well, you gonna buy it for 20 quid. You can buy a lot for 150 quid from Amazon. You can get you pimp out your whole living room, right? Or some shit like that. So yeah, you can get a lot of £150 on Amazon, and it's fuck all, right? It's honestly fuck all. Imagine they get, worst case scenario, they get 10 Google reviews that helps them rank better, more people find them, and their service costs. The service is going to cost more than £150, right? So if they just get a chance just to get one client, one customer, how much the difference is that going to make, right? Yeah, if you're working with a niche and one customer to them isn't more than 150 quid, you probably want to pick a new niche, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't do e-com, so fuck that. Anyway, guys, so yeah, you want to explain this? So this is one, this is the text, right? This is the second email, this is second text, this is that, and before, again, for fuck's sake, please, because I know you all have been through a fucking lazy fuckers. And yeah, just explain this to them, and then again ask, talk to me, how can you use this? All right, talk to me, like, what are you gonna do next? Talk to me, why do you think this is so good for you? Talk to me. I'm saying talk to me this, talk to me that, talk to me this, talk to me that. I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm excited, all right? I'm tired as hell, so I can't be too sad on camera this late at night, but yeah, guys, you get the understanding. You want to gas this up. Like, when you're giving to me, if you're like, yeah, this is the Google review campaign. Like, you can do this with it. It's good. It's sick. Yeah, it's really good. But like, oh my days, this Google campaign I'm about to give you is gonna slap. Oh my god! And you're getting hyped up. You're like, wait till I show you this. And you're like, this part. And you're like, this is gonna blow. This is gonna blow. Like, your Google reviews skyrocket. You're gonna get gas up, fired up. And then you're going to be like, I don't normally give this out. Normally we charge about 1,000 for this, because as you can expect, if worst case scenario, if you just get one customer from this, you already made your money back, And you just told me you got 500 emails. Oh my god, this is gonna blow. That type. You want to bring that type of energy to this call, right? And then yeah, ask some questions. Call's recorded. Once the call's done, you want to go back, listen to the call. You want to mark off what bits you can clip, like this second to this second, this minute to this minute, right? And then if you want to clip it yourself, I think that on my phone, I'm not good at editing. If you've seen me online, you can tell me editing shit. So I get someone else to do it for me. But the editing thing, you can use captions and CapCut. I think I'm not an editor. Let me double check this. So yeah, CapCut is where you like trim and edit the video, right? And then you can download it, and then you can put it into CapCut, and it comes out with all like the writing and stuff like that. I mean, pretty much the only video I've actually made of it is that TikTok. I didn't got TikTok downloaded on my phone, but yeah, the only video I made is that one where I was at my nan's grave, just putting flowers down and that. And I mean, it got 1,000 views. I was pretty fucking happy with that. I can't lie, I'm not a video editor. I thought it's cool. But anyway, guys, that's the end of today's lesson. I rambled. This is 30 minutes, so yeah. And again, guys, if you're watching this video, and you want me to make some cold calls for you, and you're like, yeah, I want to see Andre do it so you can book some meetings, I just want the footage so I can post that on YouTube, and then I'll add it to the course as well. Why not? Yeah, shout me out. I can't do it with everyone, so make sure though, I need your lead. I'm not finding your leads. I've done this before when I had my old laptop. He was like, yeah, these are my leads. I was like, fuck off, bro. And there's no name, there's no information. Like, bro, I told you. He was like, but anyway, this isn't a diss. I need all the business owners' names. I need the secretary's names or front of house names. I'm going to need some interesting facts about them. So because I'm not going through and getting information for you, I'm just going to pick up the phone call, book your meeting. Happy days, get the video. So yeah, anyway, peeps, peace out. And if you like that playlist I was listening to, shout me. And if you got any more playlists, shout me as well, because I need some new music, man.